Hey everyone, my name is Carla Jenkins, and in this video, I'm going to discuss the 5 ways to creating organic LinkedIn video strategies. So if you don't know, LinkedIn now lets users directly upload videos up to 10 minutes onto its platform. That is a very big game changer because the other major social networkings have also prioritized videos, and they also have their own live stream components. So the fact that LinkedIn is now allowing everybody to upload their own videos organically instead of just using a link, that's great. This is very great news, but always, since LinkedIn is a business social media, you must have a strategy to capitalize upon this new feature and to promote your brand or your business. And so in this video, here are my 5 ways towards creating an organic LinkedIn video strategy. And I say organic because you're uploading it directly to the native platform on LinkedIn. So first, decide what you want to accomplish. If you can't manage what you don't measure. So you need to know, what do you really want to do? What do you want to accomplish? For instance, is your goal on LinkedIn, do you want to land a job, a 1099 contract, a business deal, or do you want to keep your position but just create more visibility and position yourself as an expert? So once you answer the question of why you're on LinkedIn and what you want to accomplish in this video strategy, then you can create a metric or a key performance indicator so that you can measure the effectiveness of your business goal. As I started out, you can't manage what you cannot measure. So the first step is deciding what you want to accomplish. Like, what's your goal for the organic LinkedIn video strategy that you want to employ? Second, do a current and future projection. So I'm taking a page out of business analysis, and business analysis you talk about as is and to be analyses. So as is the present, what you're currently doing. Your to be is what you want to be in the future. So honestly, in order to achieve your future goal, you have to be extremely honest in where you are right now. So if that also means saying that you haven't fully implemented your LinkedIn strategy, or you've been slacking, or you've been inconsistent, being honest about that right now helps, because you can remove the ego and the emotions and be able to authentically develop a future projection for what you want to accomplish with the organic LinkedIn video strategy. So a lot of times, and it's not just yourself, it's you feel that you don't want to be accountable for like some lack of inconsistency, but if you're honest about it, then you can remove that bias, that ego and that emotion from creating the future projection that's tainted. Third, determine which videos you want to upload. So LinkedIn, like every other social media, has its own ecosystem, its own jargon, its own way of doing things and communication style. And since LinkedIn is the business social media, your videos have to align and reflect the business. So I would recommend also, in addition to just doing the video, I would incorporate LinkedIn posts by having a corresponding article that accompanies the video. And here's my reason why. The people who follow you, they consume content differently. Also, everyone may not be online at the time to see your video, but what if they're online when you do the LinkedIn post? And as I mentioned, it's a push notification system, so it pushes it out. Everyone doesn't receive every single status or notification on LinkedIn, but they do, if they follow you, receive every single LinkedIn post. And I would use LinkedIn posts for people who like reading blogs, and also saying, hey, this is my new video, do a summary about it, but you're pushing your content out. And that's very important. And then a final reminder, going back to LinkedIn being its own ecosystem, is You know, the Facebook Live, the YouTube, Periscope, and Instagram live streams may not accurately communicate your strategy because, as I mentioned, LinkedIn and every other social media has its own ecosystem. So you have to keep this in mind when you decide you want to repurpose some of your content on LinkedIn. As I mentioned earlier, LinkedIn allows up to 10 minutes of video. So if say, for instance, you're on YouTube and you do a vlog and your vlog is 20 minutes, even if it's business related and it's behind the scenes of you in your home office and you think that's important, you'll have to trim that down and summarize it into under 10 minutes. So that's a side note that I want to do underneath the third part, which is determine which videos you want to upload. Fourth, do A/B testing to evaluate your organic videos performance. So A/B testing is when you take two different things and you determine which one is the better option. So I do feel that LinkedIn will prioritize you directly uploading to their platform because you're selecting them over dropping a Facebook or a YouTube link or any type of video link that's non-native to the LinkedIn platform. However, don't just stop there. I would also incorporate what time your audience, the bulk of your audience is. So for instance, if you live in the United States and you're in the Eastern time zone, then some of the best times would be 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 3 p.m. So it's when the East awakes. 12 o'clock is lunchtime, but it's also Pacific time, 9 o'clock, and then 3 p.m. is afternoon here, but it's lunchtime in the Pacific region in LA. So just using that, that's A/B testing too. So the upload that you're doing with business may do well at 9 a.m. or it may do better at 3 p.m. So when I mean A/B testing, you have to do testing to evaluate the organic video's performance. And then the fifth step, create an editorial calendar. You can't create and post these videos in a vacuum. So what an editorial calendar does is it gives it your strategy coherence and some uniformity. It also enables you to measure the key performance indicator that you set forward in the beginning in step one of knowing what you want to accomplish, because you want to be able to measure how you're managing your video content on LinkedIn. So I'm going to do a recap of the 5 steps. The first one, know what you want to accomplish. The second one is do a current and future projection. The third is determine which videos you want to upload. The fourth is do A and B testing to evaluate your performance. And the fifth one is creating an editorial calendar so that you can know how cohesive your online video strategy is. So those are the 5 tips. And I do feel that these 5 steps of creating the organic LinkedIn video strategy will really help you dominate the new feature in the new space, increase your availability, and then push and promote your personal brand and your career. So you can get in contact with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/Carla R. Jenkins. I would like to thank everyone for taking our time to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.